Today I'm going to be talking about some Netflix news that has come out from IGN and other sources and Netflix itself if you just look. But they announced that they're going to remove all the Netflix Marvel shows, even that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. And yeah, I'm pretty bummed. Since I'm not the biggest Marvel Netflix guy, I love Daredevil. Like, you know that. If you've watched this channel back then, probably not, but I love Daredevil. I love the show. I love the comics. And it's kind of sad to see the show go. And yeah, I started rewatching Daredevil because why not? But now I'm learning that, they're removing it. I'm just like, oh, man. So yeah, I might as well have a Daredevil marathon. Maybe, I always thought about re-reviewing the show since my first video was Daredevil. But yeah, and they're also removing Jessica Jones. Maybe I'll review that one day. I thought that show was, it had a strong first season, and the second season was slow, and then the third season picks up the pace a little bit. Luke Cage, I can respect many things about Luke Cage, but I couldn't really get into that show. Iron Fist I thought was probably the worst out of all of them. I'm not trying to sound cliche saying that. It wasn't a bad show per se. I just wasn't that interested in what was going on in that show. I mean, that's about it. I only got through I got through the first season, but I couldn't really watch the rest. And Defenders, I thought was okay. It was a decent crossover between all the characters. It keeps the connection all together. A shared universe. But now, major spoiler warning. Now, since Daredevil had a cameo in No Way Home, my wish came true with Daredevil showing up, and I was so happy seeing him. Honestly, they're probably removing this because of Disney or whatever. I thought they'd be on Disney Plus, but I don't know, they're pretty adult shows, and yeah, I've only seen one episode of The Punisher, and it was okay. And yeah, I'm super bummed that these shows are getting pulled off. And this might be the first time Netflix has ever removed a Netflix exclusive off of their streaming service. And yes, I'm gonna watch as many Daredevil episodes as I can. But yeah, I just think it's a shame. This stuff happens. It's always annoying when Netflix removes movies, but not Netflix exclusives. When a show gets removed, I'm just like, oh no. Because I remember when I watched Gotham on Netflix, and still on Netflix, but I have a feeling one day they'll remove that, and they have almost all the Arrowverse shows on there, but they'll probably remove those shows one day as well. Because they've been on Netflix for a long time. And yeah. So yeah. Tell me, what do you think of Netflix removing all their Marvel shows?